Welcome back from commercial. Richard,
Derek,
Brian,
Chris.
we don't usually do this too often, but we're giving a special guest here. He's going to start us off on a hot topic. Go ahead, Brian.
Well, you know, I work at a gas station, so I just want to pretty much get, like, how do y'all feel about, like, gas prices and whatnot? Like,
well, they just can fluctuate.
right, you know,
I
not
think
only
it's
that,
much
not only
more
that,
day.
like, what's the point of coming in and yelling at the person behind the counter when they don't even
Brian,
even set
he gets
prices?
yelled at, so you get yelled at
You
from people
understand?
that
I work
stand out
at
there.
one, so
Right, and you don't set that shit.
I don't do nothing with that.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do with that.
And then, you know, people come in and they get mad at me, and I'm just like,
Well, I can tell you, I felt angry.
you know,
I have to, go for my long ride on Fridays.
right?
And
I understand that.
On Wednesday or Thursday night when I seen gas, it was $3.60. I went to get that shit on Friday. It was $3.95.
Right, I feel on that.
I was like, damn!
Right,
and all
dude.
because of a holiday weekend next week.
Yep.
It seems
come
like
on.
it always seems like it's an arbitrary number. Like, how the fuck is it calculated that this should be the price of Right. the fuel?
It's
rate?
all
Exactly.
right. It's all
You know?
because of them.
Exactly.
What do they call them? Spectator or the
Oh my
the
god.
people that are thinking
Speculators?
Speculators.
Speculators. Yeah,
It's all because of the
it's a
speculators.
derivative.
Yeah.
It's a derivative. It's a number from another number.
It doesn't
From
mean
another
anything.
number. From another number.
But the-
from another
The
number.
speculators
That's
go,
what a derivative
we think
is.
gas is going to go
That's why
up
they can't
next
explain
weekend,
that
so they
shit.
jump gas price way
That's
up high.
bullshit. Stock market is a bunch of bullshit, dude. Man, and that's like coming from gas because that is what gas is from.
What if somebody
Right?
somebody
OPEC.
like McDonald's had that power?
They do.
No, but what? Just listen. McDonald's looks out one day
I
and
think
goes,
they do in the fast food industry.
You're standing in line to buy you $1 double cheeseburger or McDouble.
Red Lobster.
No, hold
You,
on.
you,
Hold on,
you get
hold
up.
on,
You get by the
hold
time you get up to the fucking cart, that bitch went from $1 to $3.50.
No,
Right?
check it out. Cause
Right?
at the
Why
gas
you
could
waiting
do
to
that
get
shit.
stuff? How would you feel there? You would start yelling at that person
Exactly.
behind the counter.
No,
Red
dude,
Lobster.
because
Hey, that's a
look,
good
check
point.
it. That's happened at the
Seafood.
fucking gas station. The manager just had to change the gas
Seafood.
price because when the gas prices get changed, we get a phone call and we have to change it.
See,
There's nothing
And
we
see,
can do about
that's
it. We get a
messed
phone
up.
call saying you got to put it at this.
you know what's messed up about that?
That's what we got to do. And people get mad because people be filling up in the middle of their
I can
shit.
hold on to it.
So half the time they're filling up for like say $3.69,
Right.
and then the other
And
half
this changes.
they fill up for $3.89, $3.99.
That's wrong, man. That's
And
fucking wrong,
and then
dude.
people come in and yell at us, and it's like, I'm sorry, but there's
That's
nothing
fucking
I
wrong.
can do because as soon as we get that
See-
call, we got to stop what we're doing and fucking
Change
See,
the
up,
price.
and change
see up where my
prices.
dad used to. Up where my dad used to live.
Once that call comes
That
in,
party
it's
store-
gotta happen.
Had to buy their gas, buy the whatever. So it was the same price until that ran out.
Yes.
Right.
Not saying that it fluctuated every day,
It's
and
not
that's
like that.
bullshit,
Right.
dude.
It's
not like
that is
that.
fucking
Right.
bullshit.
When they
It's
used to
not
get
like
a
that.
tanker truck in the old
Yep.
days, they paid,
you
that's
paid
just
the price for
crazy
that,
number.
and that's it.
They paid $1,000 for
And
it,
you
so
get
gas
your
was
little
25 cents
yeah,
a gallon.
you get a little
Even if
profit
the
or
next
whatever.
tanker came in, it was $3,000. They didn't raise it in the
Yep.
middle of the whole tanker.
Yep.
No,
They
it didn't
paid.
matter.
They kept it at the price they paid for it.
That shit don't
Nowadays, they
matter.
can do whatever they want.
It
So
don't matter.
that's bullshit, dude.
They can change
Because
that
it's
shit.
What do you
commercial.
guys
Your
think?
shit.
What do you think of
It's
the way
commercial.
that's broken
Way
down by,
commercial.
say, all these states pay a much higher
OPEC, man.
price for gas
OPEC
as
ain't gonna
opposed
like
to
us.
other states.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Does that seem to make sense?
No.
The infrastructure and everything that we have currently.
Say it again.
Like, for example, the Midwest, we pay a really high price for our gas. It's not nearly
Yeah,
like what
we do.
California is.
No, we do.
But fucking the South, Louisiana, Texas, and
That
all them,
shit's
they
cheap
pay
down there.
cheap ass
It's
price for
cheap.
gas. It's
You-
always that way.
if you were
Yeah.
down there, regular price
Yeah.
right down there is like $3.60 something regular.
Huh?
For gas right down down south.
Well, 360 ain't cheap.
It's cheaper
in
than
Puerto,
up
in
here.
Puerto Rico, they pay 25 cents.
You want
a
to
gallon.
get 360
That shit
something.
needs to be
No.
like at least
You hear
two.
me?
No,
Puerto
but
Rico,
look.
they pay 25 cents a gallon.
But look, dude, if you want to get 360
What about
something a gallon
Argentina?
here, you got
Yeah, we
Right.
don't like
25
him, do
cents.
we? We don't like him,
You
do
gotta
we?
get something fucking extra with that.
Yeah,
shit.
you got to come into the store or buy.
You got to
something
get a car
extra.
wash
Yeah.
with your fucking
Yeah.
gas, so you can get it at $3.69 instead of $3.99.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you guys think there's people
Oh,
sitting in
gosh,
a room
yeah.
somewhere going,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like
Instead
making
of like
an extra
down south,
billion
you
today?
flat out $3.69.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, it's an
Maybe down
arbitrary
there you
number
get a car
because
wash
the
at
fucking
$3.39. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
the crude
Gotcha.
has been
Yeah,
coming
it
from
makes
over
a
the
little
ocean
sense.
or
I
up
hear
a
you. I hear
pipeline
you.
for months
I
ago.
hear
You
you.
know, it's
Like
not
out
what
in
the-
Williamston, you got the
it's just what
Williamston
it
right
trades
now
on
with
that
car
day, like
wash.
he was
I've
saying
seen
with the
I've
stock
seen
market.
this shit. With car wash, you get gas for like $3.63. Regular is
Yeah.
like
$3.93.
$3.83.
But they promote it,
Mhm.
so somebody will come in and be like, "Oh yeah, that shit's that cheap."
But at
no,
the
but
same
you got to
time-
do this.
But at the same time, a lot of people don't take the time to see that little
Yeah,
side
no,
note.
they just see the numbers.
They just see the numbers,
Yep.
but there's there's signs there that say
It's a
with
little bit
this.
of manipulation.
So when
It's a
people
lot of
come in, they're like,
manipulation
"Oh,
there, man.
switching bait." I'm like, "How the fuck is this?"
But it's all
bait?
there,
I'm not,
though.
No, switching
So
bait
that's
would
your own
be you're
fault.
coming in and I'm telling you,
You
yeah,
didn't read
you're
it
getting
all.
it at $3.69, but I'm gonna make you pay.
It's because
$3.99.
About 70% of the population that is around right now are actually pretty fucking stupid. That is
Yes,
what the
that's what I'm
problem
saying.
is.
There's no common sense to these fucking people.
But Derek,
Unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
you agree with what I asked Christopher a little while ago? Do you
What's
think it's
that?
some guy sitting in a room somewhere going, I feel like making so many billion today, turn the knob? You know what I mean?
It could be that
be.
simple.
Because every time
It
that
probably
shit
is that
I mean,
simple.
look, you see
Yeah.
these, and Christopher said it's arbitrary.
So we
because
just
it's
gotta
already sitting there.
Right.
We already
Right.
have the oil
Right.
already there.
Exactly.
So it's arbitrary.
Exactly.
number. So they're just sitting there going, how much do I want to make today?
Yeah.
And this,
The
And
point,
there
the point
was
that you made
nothing
about
wrong.
McDonald's, dude.
And there was
Yeah.
nothing
Seafood.
wrong with
Seafood, dude.
Yeah.
But there was
Yeah.
nothing wrong with everybody making $100,000 a year instead of,
where's my $100,000?
you know what I'm saying? You know, just for an example, I'm not saying that's what it would be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, I mean, from the working people, it would probably be more than that.
And I'm right
Because
in the
there's a lot of
fucking
money
middle
out
of that
there,
goddamn
dude.
working people.
Look, since we're talking on
How many
oil,
people working out of 300,000 or 300 million? Like 80? They say like 80, 90 million
So,
in the workforce.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's like 80, 90 million.
it might be a decent number, but I don't know.
100,000, that'd be 800 million. Or maybe 8 trillion, dude. That doesn't matter, dude. Oh my god, dude. Everybody could be making 100 grand a year, dude, and everybody would be straight.
Oh yeah, well, they don't want to. That'd be socialism, Derek.
Oh yeah.
Socialism.
Everybody would be doing too damn fucking
Everybody
good
can't
on
have-
that shit.
Everybody can't be doing good.
Oh my
But
god, dude.
Why
Do you know
guys-
how much money would be spent if it was everybody making 100 grand a year? Then the motherfuckers trying to just reach up at top, trying to say, "Oh yeah, this is all ours."
Yeah, that's how it works.
I think more would be spent.
Well, it would. I mean,
Well, surely if you spread it out into more hands, it's certainly
if
gonna
Bill
be-
Gates, if Bill Gates was smart,
A
He
motherfucking
would-
recession would never happen, ever.
look, if Bill Gates was
Ever.
smart, he'd give everybody in America 10 grand. Why?
At least.
Because they would sink more than that into buying the
50.
shit over the next fucking
50
20,
grand,
30
dude.
years. They would.
50 grand.
Yep.
That's what they should have done with that stimulus. They said that stimulus, they could have gave everybody 50 grand in the working force.
And that would have definitely stimulated the country.
Oh fuck
Shit.
yeah!
Yeah, houses
Yeah.
would be bought.
Student loans, goodbye.
would be
Loans,
paid
yeah.
off. Shit, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
People like me that need shit like cars would be buying them.
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't be.
Hey, I'm not gonna just spend my money on shit.
But
that's
come on,
fucking
look at
I
the
don't need.
fruits that
I
has
would pay
bared
off-
us. Look at how well we are now, thanks to the bailout for the rich people. All that money they got.
Oh yeah,
man,
I'm so well
glad.
off.
Oh
since that
yeah,
happened.
Look,
I'm
you guys.
seeing that
Thank
shit every
God.
day.
Yeah.
Look, since you're
God, I
talking
see
about
it
it
every day.
So much better
Ooh,
since
ooh.
that
Since
happened.
talking about the bailout, I heard
My goodness.
on Hannity's show this week, $3 billion of the bailout was tax cuts for the rich.
Ha!
And they and what
fucking
cracks me up, you're
cocksuckers.
talking about that. They want to talk. Hannity wants to talk about Solyndra. Solyndra was a $500 million company, which if Republicans had been holding green energy back, would have flourished, and the company would have been having jobs in factories everywhere. But because
Would have made
Republicans
jobs.
held back against green energy and won't let any bills on green energy get passed because they call it stupid and idiotic. You know why they say that?
Solar power.
Because
Solar.
imagine if I wasn't paying their buddies in the gas companies
Exactly.
or oil companies to put my electricity on. But the power of the
Yeah.
almighty sun was doing it for us.
The whole
They
time.
lose so much money.
What about Rush Limbaugh's fucking argument that he has to have your incandescent bulbs or whatever they are? You know.
Yeah.
Well, even,
What the hell? Why would you argue?
even Rich's favorite team. Dude, that school is famous for their solar-powered vehicles.
Oh yeah.
Man,
University of Michigan, dude,
Yeah.
is sick, dude.
Look.
They like win that shit every year, dude.
Look, dude, I went.
Or the past 3 years they've won.
I went to a
solar-powered,
a
dude.
casino.
From the sun. That's all they
Look,
need,
they're-
dude.
Tell me this ain't solar energy, and this shouldn't tell the rest of the world. I went to a casino. It was probably 4 or 5 months ago. Last time I went to one. What were they building outside around the whole
Bunch
fucking
of,
building?
oh, you talking about firekeepers? Yep, they got like
solar
7, 8
power
of them.
panels
Yep.
up the yin yang.
Yep.
Why
There's a set
would a
of 9 of
casino use green energy, people? Casinos are in it to save money.
But see, that's the problem. That's when you inject money into a market like that, hoping that you'll stimulate it and give them all kinds of money. That's not how that's going to progress.
Well,
It's gonna
casino is
progress the
still
way that it
crooked
always-
anyway, but still, yes.
But what I'm saying is that, the fucking... If it makes sense to a business owner to do something, they're going to do it if it's going to save them money. They don't need government to tell them to do it. They don't need
Look,
government
don't
to
get me-
give them money to do it. They're
See,
just
no,
going to do it.
no,
If it
Don't
makes
get me wrong.
sense to save
Solar
casinos-
should never happen. Solar
Do
should never happen.
casinos
But
let people that they know always win money?
who knows? You
They might-
So
Oh,
they
yeah.
spend money back to the casino?
They could absolutely
Do they?
pick their pick
Oh,
winners.
yeah.
And then this is like there's like a little
No,
portion that they
they'll-
put in slots that people win every once in a
Well,
while.
I'm
and
sure they
that.
can study.
Well, look
a
at how
person.
they're all computerized now.
Right,
They're all nothing but a
exactly.
computer screen.
But they say
spits out a
but
paper
they say
ticket.
it's, and
Doesn't
it's
even
just
give out
random.
cash.
It says
No,
random.
it's not random. This shit's
That
set.
shit ain't random.
That shit's
Casinos are crooked as fuck. I haven't been to one in a while. Last time I won money there, I haven't been there in a while.
set. But that's all tied together with the big oil. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is. Isn't
the
it?
only way we start talking
It's
about
tied in
casinos
with
is
everything.
talking about how they're using green energy. Everybody says we gotta stick to oil, but why do they want us to stick to oil for everything?
What about fracking with our natural resources? Dude, I was in Pennsylvania for school recently, and we had some that shit happening in Pennsylvania, dude. Because we were like sitting at this restaurant. There was these dudes that came in. There was like 4 of them. They all had all these suits, frack tech.
Look,
That shit is happening, dude.
Oh, it's all over the fucking place.
And that
All
shit's
over the
crooked,
place.
isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, it's not right, man.
The only way it's economically viable is if the government subsidizes it. That's the only
And they're
way.
not even
Oh,
using
yeah.
it for what we should be using it for.
We're exporting it.
yeah.
Fuck.
Well, look.
Oh my fucking
As
Lord,
this topic
man.
comes to an end, this was a
Oh
great
my
topic
God.
by our special guest Brian.
You about to get people pissed off in this shit. Oil is a bitch. We smacking people when oil
Don't
comes
blame the
around.
fucking guy behind the counter with
No.
your gas prices.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah,
bitch
yeah,
at the
yeah.
person at McDonald's
You
because
know
your
what?
order's wrong.
I remember last year, I read the paper. It was
Be
like
cool.
in April of 2011, because it was the first quarter of the year. OPEC said they had a $11 or $11 billion profit, and they immediately apologized for it.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
But you know, they
fuck you.
they fed us oil.
$11 billion profit
Look.
in a quarter?
You want to talk about the greatest
Record
drug
profit.
You want to talk about the greatest drug dealer
Don't
in
they
the
have a
world?
record
It's
profit
the oil
every fucking
companies.
quarter?
Everything you
Yes.
use is
Yes.
tied to oil, and they know they
Yes.
got you by the hairs because you need it.
Oh my god.
So every time you use a plastic bag, every time you use a styrofoam cup, every time you use dish soap, every
Fuck
time
that shit,
you
dude.
do anything, it's
And that's why we
Well, we're
went to
lucky
Iraq,
that
right?
nobody in
That's why we went
politics
to
is
Iraq.
involved with oil, because we'd be some real trouble if that was true.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Ha. Wow.
$200,000 a year or $4 million a year.
Right.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your fucking daddy? Nice. Good
Who's
shit.
your daddy.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace out. Good episode.